there's action, and then there's this. Buried beneath the blockbusters are explosive thrill rides most people completely missed. Films that don't just entertain, they ignite your senses. If you're craving raw intensity, brutal fight scenes, and adrenaline that never lets up, you've just hit the motherlode. These are the top 10 hidden action movies that'll leave you breathless and wondering how you didn't see them sooner. Message Man is a gritty action thriller that plunges you into the violent world of a former Special Forces soldier whose best friend is brutally murdered by a ruthless crime boss. Fueled by revenge, he launches a relentless mission to take down the criminal empire responsible. The film is packed with intense fight sequences, explosive shootouts, and raw, emotional moments that keep the tension high. This story of vengeance is more than just action. It's about a man haunted by his past, using his deadly skills to settle the score. If you love high stakes, adrenaline-pumping revenge stories with a tough anti-hero at the center, Message Man delivers exactly that, making it a must-watch for action fans.
Why'd you win? Because I'm better.
A young Tai Chi master lives a peaceful life until he's drawn into a secret underground fight club where brutal battles rule. As he climbs the ranks, the fights become more intense and dangerous, forcing him to confront a harsh choice: stick to his peaceful principles or embrace violence to survive. The story dives deep into the struggle between honor and survival, blending breathtaking martial arts with a gripping personal journey. Packed with intense fight scenes and emotional stakes, this film keeps you hooked as the protagonist battles not just opponents but his own inner demons. If you love action mixed with a powerful story about discipline and identity, this one delivers big time. A former elite security agent, now working a low-key job at a mall, gets pulled back into action when a young girl witnesses a brutal murder and becomes the target of ruthless criminals. With limited resources and time running out, he must use all his skills to protect her against a powerful crime syndicate determined to silence her. The film delivers non-stop action, intense shootouts, and high-stakes chases as the hero battles overwhelming odds to keep the girl alive. Packed with suspense and adrenaline, this thriller keeps you on the edge of your seat, blending emotional depth with explosive sequences. If you love gripping protection thrillers with heart, this one's a must-watch.
7% says the charge is against Winch, and it's just the beginning.
Largo Winch 2 is a high-stakes thriller that throws you into a deadly conspiracy. After being framed for murder, the billionaire heir must race against time to prove his innocence. The story takes you on a globe-trotting adventure filled with corporate betrayal, political intrigue, and intense action sequences. From high-speed chases to close combat fights, Largo battles powerful enemies who want him out of the picture. With his fortune and life on the line, he digs deep to uncover the truth behind the setup. This film perfectly blends suspense, mystery, and non-stop thrills, making it a must-watch for fans of action-packed dramas with a slick, luxurious edge. Get ready for a wild ride.
Ça te revient sur ton rapport de stage.
Antigang delivers non-stop action as a special police unit takes on a violent criminal gang terrorizing the city. When a ruthless crew pulls off high-stakes heists, an elite anti-gang squad is called in to stop them. The story centers on a tough cop who uses guts and street smarts to track down these dangerous criminals. Expect intense shootouts, brutal fights, and high-speed chases that keep the adrenaline pumping from start to finish. With its gritty urban setting and relentless pace, The film grabs your attention and never lets go. Antigang is a raw, pulse-pounding crime thriller that blends suspense with explosive action, perfect for anyone who loves edge-of-your-seat police dramas.
Situation.
It's my daughter's life.
It's just business, man.
A former CIA operative finds his quiet life shattered when he and his teenage daughter become targets of a ruthless international conspiracy. Framed for a massive cover-up, he's forced back into action to uncover why his identity has been erased and who's pulling the strings. As assassins close in, he must use every bit of his old training to protect his daughter and expose the truth. Set across European cities with a gritty, realistic tone, Erased delivers a suspenseful blend of espionage, personal stakes, and brutal hand-to-hand combat. The tension never drops, and the emotional bond between father and daughter keeps the story grounded. If you like tight spy thrillers with real danger, this one hits all the right notes.
Il sera jugé, je vous le promets. Non. Il va payer pour ce qu'elle a fait. Maintenant.
Sentinel delivers intense action and raw emotion in this French thriller. It follows a highly trained soldier returning home after trauma, only to find her sister brutally attacked. Haunted by her past and driven by pain, she launches a relentless hunt for the criminals responsible. The film dives deep into her struggle with PTSD, while delivering non-stop, brutal combat scenes that keep the tension sky high. This is not just an action movie, it's a gripping story about trauma, resilience, and justice served cold. With powerful fight choreography and a compelling lead, Sentinel hooks you from start to finish, making it a must-watch for fans of high-stakes thrillers, packed with emotional depth and thrilling suspense.
The favela isn't exactly a tourist destination.
Well, I'm not your regular tourist.
Falcon Rising throws you into the raw world of a former Marine whose life spirals after his sister is viciously attacked and left in a coma. Fueled by rage and justice, he heads to Brazil to track down the criminals responsible. What follows is a relentless grind of brutal hand-to-hand combat and intense street fights as he dives deep into the dangerous criminal underworld. This movie blends emotional revenge with non-stop action, showing a man battling not only enemies, but his own inner demons. If you're into adrenaline-fueled martial arts and a gripping revenge story where justice is served the hard way, Falcon Rising delivers exactly that: gritty, relentless, and impossible to look away from. A professional hitman plans to retire, but one last job forces him back into the deadly game. Tasked with eliminating a target, he faces unexpected complications that push him to question his own code and morality. The story dives deep into the dark world of assassins, exploring themes of loyalty, redemption, and survival. Packed with intense action and gripping psychological moments, the film keeps you on the edge of your seat as the hitman battles enemies and inner demons. With twists that challenge what you expect from a thriller, it's a tense ride that blends emotional depth with high-stakes violence, making it a must-watch for fans of smart, suspenseful crime dramas.
Honey, what happened to your face?
A former CIA agent's life takes a dark turn when his daughter is kidnapped by a ruthless crime lord. Desperate to save her, he teams up with a mysterious assassin who has her own deadly skills. Together, they embark on a relentless mission full of explosive action, intense fight scenes, and high-speed chases. As they battle through enemies, dark secrets from the past emerge, raising the stakes even higher. The story keeps you on the edge, with non-stop thrills and surprising twists, blending emotional stakes with raw power. If you're into action-packed, heart-pounding thrillers where every second counts, Eliminators is the perfect watch. It's a gripping, intense ride that doesn't let up until the very end.